Hello everyone, Mike1297 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time we went on an adventure with this time shift cart, and doing that brought to life this, well, the Thunder Dragon. Unfortunately, he can't sing for us because he's sick, and we need to do something about that. So yeah, like right when you think that you're done with this task, still a little bit more that we have to do, but it really isn't so bad. So, what we have to do, actually, is come over this way. And, come over here. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I hope I'm remembering how to do all this stuff. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No, I'm not. Stupid stamina. I think I see a God's Cube over there. Not that I really care. Okay, so over here we should actually be able to use the Gust Bows on this and make a time shift stone appear. So we'll hit that, and we'll bring the past over here. So that big tree is now just a little plant, and effectively the time shift goes away from the dragon over there. So it can only be in one spot at a time. But anyway, we can talk to this guy, I guess. I don't think we really have to, but I will. So basically, I guess I can just go ahead and give it away that, yeah, we can dig this out. Yeah, so we're kind of being a jerk by ruining this guy's tree because we're taking the tree seedling from it. It turns out that we actually need a fruit that grows on the tree that this seed plants. And the fruit is able to heal the Thunder Dragon. That's what's going on. So here, let's see. Yeah, he's saying that it's impossible for the tree to grow in Lanayru, so you have to plant it somewhere else. So this is where some real good thinking and reasoning comes in to play, and thinking where you can plant the tree. And I don't think the game really tells you this flat out. Like, I don't think Phi gives it away to you. Now, it does tell you where you can plant it earlier on in the game, and if you're really paying attention, and if you have a good memory, then maybe you might know where to take this. But if you think of other parts in the world where you can possibly plant a tree, just think about it. You have the sky, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, there are trees there, but that's not the first thing I think of. Eldin, no, it's a volcano. Are you kidding me? We need the time shift to be changed, by the way. I'm just gonna hope the beetle can reach this. See, if I had arrows, I can just shoot the damn thing. I don't know why arrows are so impossible to find right now. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm being dumb. Like, all I need to do was just hit the time shift stone on this thing. And thankfully the beetle can reach that. I'm really upset that I don't have any arrows. That would be really handy right now for these time shift stones and hitting them from the distance. But oh well. Okay, anyway, so what was I on? I kind of got distracted there. Yeah, so we can't do it in the sky. I mean, maybe we could, but there's Eldin, which is obviously a big no-no. It's a volcano. You can't do that. So, whoa. Okay, let's stop it. It's obvious. Faron Woods is where we need to go, and I am gonna meet you there. Alrighty, we are dropping down, and where we need to drop down is actually, I'm gonna go behind the temple. We need to go into the temple, actually. It's actually kind of the last place you would go in Faron Woods to plant a tree, because, I mean, it's inside of a temple. But again, if you're paying attention to some cutscenage in, Let's see, when was this? Oh, it was either before or after the cutscene that you have when you talk to Zelda and she tells you all about everything that's going on, that major cutscene you have with her. It was either before or after that. And, like, we kind of just, like, met up with Groose inside the temple and he pointed out something strange in here. So, let's check it out. This is pretty creative what they do here, too. Because let's go over here. So it's this spot over here, and Goose is actually looking at it right now. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna talk to him. So he's saying, so he notices the seedling we have, and and he'll say something like, "It'll grow for sure. Only downside is it's gonna take forever for the seedling to grow into a full tree." So, yeah, this is really creative. I do like this. So, yeah, so we could plant here, but it's going to take a lot of time. So, if you remember, we have this gated time, and this is something that's easy to kind of forget about, is that when you go through this, it does take you to the past. Which is something I didn't really think about my first time through. I was like, huh? But I think I eventually just toyed around and figured it out. But yeah, you actually have to come in here and plant it in the past here. You know, I kind of wonder, like, what it would have been like to explore more of the world in the past. Because this game does have some time... Not really time travel? Well, yeah, I guess you did just travel in time. But it does definitely have some time elements with the time shift stones and stuff like that. They really like to do that in Zelda, I'd tell you what. But yeah, now that we planted the seed in the past, now here in the present time, we look over and sure enough, the tree has grown and it looks pretty big. And... looky there, there's a fruit on it, so that is what we need to bring to the Thunder Dragon to heal him, so I guess we just have to roll into the tree, right? And then pick the thing up. Cool, we have the Life Tree fruit. And thankfully, they don't make you use Scrapper for this, because this thing is actually pretty huge. And this is totally something that they could have made you use Scrapper for. I need to be outside. I guess I'll just meet you back at the Thunder Dragon. So let's just cut footage here. Alright, here we are, back at the Thunder Dragon. So let's get up to him and talk to him. Now this is pretty funny here. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this big ass fruit. And I think that's supposed to kind of make fun of the fact that Link carries so much junk with them, like so many weapons and just so much crap with them. It's like, you know, everyone just wonders where he keeps all that. So I think I really do like what Nintendo did there. I think that really was a reference to that, just making fun of all that. Zing-a-ding-ding. Or whatever he said. This one's probably my favorite. He's definitely the most fun dragon. With that, we have completed the Song of the Hero. Thank goodness. Really, I mean, other than the Tad Tones being a complete pain in the ass, and actually, to tell you the truth, the Tad Tones wasn't that bad. I think I did that pretty efficiently. It was just like, I mean, that just shows how bad the Tad Tones are. That just shows how bad the Tad Tones are. Is even when they go well, they're still annoying as shit. But yeah, this did go very well, the whole Song of the Hero thing. I thought it was gonna go a lot worse. I was pretty worried about it. Okay, so I need to mention that there is another major thing that I could do here and I really want to do here. I'll explain it as I'm kind of going back here. I want to see if I can find an ancient flower this way. In some cut footage, I found an ancient flower back where the tree was. So I'm going to see if there's one over there. Sorry for kind of wasting your time. But, I do need to explain the other thing you can do here. There is actually a shield upgrade that you can get from the Thunder Dragon, and it is the best shield in the game. I'm not gonna tell you what it is for those of you who haven't played the game, unless I don't get the shield. I guess I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it is if I decide not to get the shield. But it's basically a sturdy shield that does not have a meter on it, and I really want to get that. But if I cannot complete the task at hand... Oh wow, there's tons of these back here, by the way. There's a couple of them. Yeah, I definitely have enough now to get the beetle upgrade, so I'm actually going to do that next. But yeah, the shield upgrade over here, it's definitely something that I really want to get, but the thing you have to do to get it is basically refight all the bosses. And that's something that I think I can do, because, like, basically what they do with the boss refights is that they put you in the same item state that you were back when you originally fought them. Like, for example, the first boss in the game, I would just have, like, the beetle. So, like, your items will all be what they were when you first played that boss. And you won't also I'm pretty sure you won't have your bottled items, like my fairies won't be available to me. However, you will still have your heart count, and you will also still have your full power sword, which means they will go down faster. So they will be easier than they were the first time. But I think you retain the damage that you take from boss to boss. And, like, it's just a big boss gauntlet. You go from boss to boss. And I think defeating all of them gets you the shield. You might even have to do it twice. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that. I definitely don't want to do it now. And if I do it, I'm gonna just speed up footage, put music over it, and do that kind of thing. I really don't want to show those in full, because we've already seen the boss fights. I'm just gonna show the footage sped up with music over it. If I succeed, if I fail, I don't know how I'm gonna edit it together. I'll figure that out later. But if I fail, then I'll tell you what the shield is and spoil it or whatever. So yeah, I'm not gonna like really require myself to get that, but I will definitely give it a good shot. Don't worry, I will give it a good shot. I just, you know, like I really don't know how well that's gonna go. That could go horribly with 6 hearts. And yeah, so I really hope you can't blame me for chickening out on it eventually if I just fail too much at it. Because that's, yeah, fighting all the bosses in a row with 6 hearts is gonna be a pain. And that includes the imprisoned fights too, actually. That includes the imprisoned fights. You have to do those too, all 3 of them. At least I think you have to do, yeah, I guess all 3 of them. So in total, there's 9 bosses that you would fight there. And I don't know if I can do that with 6 hearts. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I'll definitely give it a good shot. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll be okay with the shield that I have now. Like, if anything, I would like to upgrade the shield, like this shield. Like, if I can't get the... In fact, let's see how far away I am. I have a lot to do to upgrade this. I need 4 Death Rocks. I don't think I can get that. I can get the 2 Monster Horns pretty easily. You just kill Keith for that. Actually, I don't know. No, you get Monster Horns from, Boko Blends. That's right. We can get this, so that is good. So now now we're gonna get the full upgraded, beetle. Which basically, this beetle... it will last longer. So now it can go fast and it will last longer, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking my plan that I'm hoping to go for as far as shields go is if I can't get the super sturdy one from beating all the bosses, I'll try my best to see if I can at least max out the goddess shield I have now. So, it's gonna be either one or the other, hopefully. I hope I don't have to stick with the one that I have. Because it will be really nice to have a shield that I don't have to worry about shattering on me. Because the shield is gonna come in handy in the last temple and in the final boss. Definitely in the final boss. That is for sure. But anyway, yeah, definitely need to end an episode. So... let's call this here, and next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we will see what we have to do with the Song of the Hero. And actually, I think what we have to do is go find Levias. So yeah, I'm actually gonna meet you in the Thunderhead next time on Skyward Sword.